Our store is located here in Kaysville, Utah, and Kaysville means a lot to me and to my family.
Jen, are we still selling a dozen double chocolate?
So much has happened in this location, in these walls. I met my wife, I had my first job, I learned work ethic.
Oh, also, did I tell you about the vinegar bottles?
There's something about these walls and this location that just mean a lot to Jennifer and I. And I love coming back to where it all started. So in 1995, I started work here at Kaysville Subway. I needed a job. I remember coming in the back door, and one of the women that worked here at the time, she's like, "There's this new girl, you're gonna like her." It was love at first sight for me, and it took a minute for Jen to come around.
Honestly, it wasn't like a love at first sight moment for me.
And it took me about 8 months to get up the nerve to ask her out, but I was in love with her the whole time.
It wasn't until he stopped working day crew with me, went back working nights, that he finally got up the nerve to ask me out on a date, and I'm like, sure, we'll do it.
It took a while for her to warm up and me to work my charms, but eventually, thank heavens I did. Hanging out with our kids is a blast. My oldest is really responsible, kind of stoic. My middle child is hilarious. She's a lot like me. She wants to make someone else laugh and smile.
Hadley, when's your field trip?
I'm so excited.
My youngest is just lighthearted and just brings joy into the room when she's there.
Finding that balance between even their lives with school and dance and getting homework done, and then just me trying to like fit it into one big puzzle. George, the girls, that's what I live for.
What time is it?
I don't know. Oh, it's almost 5. We gotta get going.
Let's head up.
Okay.
So first thing as we get in this morning,
Subway does make me happy. It's actually a job that I can get up early in the morning and just get out of bed and get going, and I enjoy it.
Jen and I working together is still as fun today as it was 20 years ago.
I love working with Jordan. He brings this big positive attitude into the building all the time.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Really good to see you.
Working with him is fun.
Did you have a game today?
Yes.
Did you guys win?
Yes.
Fun, awesome.
How was it?
Good.
Superdelicious.com/you.
What?
Superdelicious.com/you. I tell lots of dad jokes, I tell lots of puns, and I love nothing more than making Jen laugh. Even though we're busy here with the restaurant, the focus is still how does what we're doing end up focusing on our daughters.
Green peppers, onions, jalapenos.
We couldn't have done it on our own, but with the backing of Subway, with the backing of IPC, it allows us to actually run a restaurant in a way that's profitable and in a way that we wouldn't have known how to do otherwise.
What size drink did you want? Small, medium, or large? Large.
You got it. I think you have to love what it is that you are doing, what it is that you're selling. If you don't have that love and that passion, it's going to be pretty obvious. I think the customer sees it, your level of success will be reflected in that passion.
Subway!